Hello, this is Hixon Zuercher with Hixon Zuercher Capital Management. I'm coming to you with our monthly economic and market update. Well, we're finally here. We're in our brand new office and we are looking forward to showing it to you. It's not quite done. We're waiting on a bit of furniture. If you've been following along on social media or on our videos, you know that we are planning to release a reveal video once it's all done. So look for that. It will be coming in sometime in the fourth quarter of this year. And also, if you're a client, look for an invitation to our open house where we want to personally invite you to come and see our new offices. In this month's video, I'll be discussing all of the major headlines that occurred in September, and I'll discuss what those mean for you as an investor. Well, we've just completed the third quarter of 2018 and we're well on our way to the end of the year. The third quarter was a great quarter for the stock market as all three of the major indexes, the Dow, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ, all had returns of 7% or more for the quarter. However, September did not make much of an impact to those returns, as September is typically not a great month for the stock market. Historically, September is not a great month for the stock market. Over the past 20 years, the S&P 500 has had an average loss of 0.8% in September. This year, that trend continued, with the NASDAQ having a loss of 0.8%, the S&P 500 turned in a 0.4% gain, while the Dow did come in with a 1.9% return for the month of September. Although the results were mixed for U.S. markets, we did see the Dow and the S&P 500 both hit record highs during the month of September. That is welcome news after beginning the year with a strong January, hitting all-time highs on January 26th, and then having a correction during the month of February. We muddled through some volatility for the first half of the year, and finally the markets picked back up here again in September as investors started to focus on fundamentals. As has been the case throughout most of 2018, trade was a hot topic again in September. US and China imposed more tariffs on each other's imports. However, Canada and Mexico did come up with an agreement to replace the North American Free Trade Agreement. These events did create headlines in the news, but the market did not focus on those headlines as the market began to focus more on fundamentals over the past quarter. September's news gave us a lot to think about economically, from housing to retail and beyond. The housing market seems to be slowing a little bit as inventories are getting smaller and prices are increasing. It's making finding an affordable home more difficult. The challenge seems to be more severe in the larger cities, forcing some people to relocate. Retail sales were also flat in September. However, we think that retail sales could pick up again as consumers do have more money in their pocket from tax cuts as well as a strong job market. Speaking of the job market, unemployment remains very low and the job market seems to be as strong as it has been since the 1960s. In fact, consumers across America seem to be feeling very good about the economy. Consumer sentiment, that index was above 100 for only the third time ever. In addition, consumers' expectations for their personal finances to improve reached the highest level since 2004. Against this strong economic backdrop, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell also indicated that the economy is looking very strong. Inflation remains near the Fed's target of 2%, and the labor market is also doing quite well. So going into October, we have a lot to keep our eye on. October may bring some volatility, just as September typically does, but the fourth quarter of the year is typically one of the strongest quarters for the stock market. So we'll be watching that, and we know that past performance is no guarantee of future results. So we will be looking at our clients' circumstances as well as the events going on around us to determine how we need to adjust their portfolios. That's it for this month's economic and market update. If you have any questions about anything we've talked about today, or if you would like a review of your portfolio, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'd love to sit down and chat with you. You can give us a call at 419-425-2400 or visit us on our website at www.hzcapital.com. Thank you for watching today. I hope you have a great October, and we look forward to seeing you again next month.